biggest reason for Vietnamese army to die during their war with US was. How was it?
It's really hot.
Are you someone who is more interested to know history of a country, and are you ready to squeeze your body inside a bunker? Then this video is for you guys. तो आज हम जाने वाले हैं एक ऐसी जगह पे जो कि होची मिन सिटी के पास में है, एंड इट इज़ वेरी फेमस फॉर showcasing the Vietnamese war, how the army used to survive during the Vietnamese war, and तो बने रहिएगा, बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग जर्नी होने वाली है आज, and you will be able to see the life of an army in Vietnamese war. So guys have picked me up from my hostel. तो यहाँ पे ये सर्विस बहुत अच्छी है गाइस. अगर आप किसी भी ग्रुप टूर में लेते हो पैकेजेस, 1 day ट्रिप, 2 day ट्रिप्स, और जो से जैसा भी ट्रिप होता है, हाफ डे ट्रिप, दे विल पिक यू अप फ्रॉम योर रेस्पेक्टिव होटल्स एंड हॉस्टल्स. तो आपको मतलब ये टेंशन नहीं होता कि आपको मतलब उनके स्पॉट पे आना है, मतलब दे विल कम एंड पिक यू अप फ्रॉम योर प्लेस. सो आज की बस भी अच्छी है, मतलब कल थोड़ी अनकम्फर्टेबल थी बट आज थोड़ी बेटर है. तो let's see how it goes. So we have been picked up now. The total duration of this trip will start now and will come back by 2:30 PM Vietnamese time. So ठीक है, देखते हैं कैसा जाता है आज का सफ़र.
Very narrow. So small. When you're going down, we have to crawl. So I need to make sure about you. How are you doing?
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
Allow.
Good.
We are holiday. We enjoy everything with us. Okay?
Been so long, been so long. Why you keeping me waiting? Lose trust me.
Guys, so we have on our first pit stop. This is a handicraft workshop that we are into, and as you can see behind me, lot many things are like pure into Vietnamese style, are built right from the paintings, your souvenirs, your photos. There are multiple options that you can buy from here. It's a bit costly than what you get in the market, and you can negotiate there also in the market, but here it is a fixed price, but really good if you are into something antique and you want to buy something for your house or friends, families. You can buy it from here, and they have shown how these are built. These are built from the eggshells, right? They are built from the eggshells, so and they are polished, and you will see in a detailed video how this things gets built. So this is the first pit stop that we stop here.
First one is painting. The second is like border pearl, and the last one like eggshell. Yeah, border pearl we take from the sea, and eggshell we take from duck eggshell, not chicken eggshell. Because duck eggshell thicker and stronger.
guys, so we have reached Ho Chi tunnels, and this is one of the most famous, most important place which is related to Vietnamese army um, during their fight with US in 1975 and 1966. One who is more interested in the history, this is for you. This place is for you, Ho Chi Minh tunnels. And to give a quick background about this Ho Chi tunnels, so Vietnamese army. Vietnamese was having a communist um, political things in those areas, those years of 1948 to 1975, and so on and so forth. So to end this communism, U.S. along with its allies wanted to attack Vietnamese to end Communist Party. Now, U.S. attacked Vietnamese armies two times, one in the year 1966 and one 1975, but they could not defeat it, guys. You can believe it or not, but US Army failed to conquer and defeat the communist and the Viet Cong's army in those wars. How did Vietnamese army won the war with US? By building Ho Chi tunnels. Now, before US entered and attacked Vietnam, um, the Viet Cong army built these great tunnels during their war with French and before US came into Vietnam. So these tunnels are almost 250 kilometers long and spread across Vietnam, right from Saigon, which is the Ho Chi Minh City now, south of Vietnam, up to the north of Vietnam, crossing the border of Cambodia. And it's also said that some of the areas of US Army base was also digged under and the tunnels were digged over the US Army base. So it has a 10-meter deep and it stretches around 250 kilometers. So big, very big tunnel. And they used to do this digging by hands in the night time whenever they get time, and they continue digging and digging. So they built a very, very big tunnel for their own safety, for conquering and winning the fight against US. This is where we enter inside the tunnel, the Cu Chi tunnel.
23. Rồi 23. Hands up, you see. You see like this. Raise the hand and close. We got a bar under the legs. Close. Bye bye. You see? More difficult for them to recognize where is the entrance. Like this in the wall. Okay? And to attack American until they need to escape to another place. They're looking for the entrance. So they came here to open and jump down to the tunnel. Two ways. Left to the river. Right to American base.
So guys, what you see behind me is the M41, which was used by the Americans during the war with Vietnam. And this tank was captured by the Vietnamese army. And this is, at those point of time, it was one of the most powerful tankers with the US Army.
Like the trap. So they couldn't see, they didn't know where the trap in the trap. Their first name, Stick Trap. In case they step down into the middle. Now let you see. Like this. The stick pop out and they keep their legs. One. Okay, look it down. 1, 2, 3, action. Boop. Like this. You see, you know. And now let you see. When they step down into the trap, they had to move. And what happens? You see. 1, 2, 3, action. Now let you know, this is the first level in the tunnel. Okay, first layer. We are in the bunker. The bunker like this. So we can walk, we can sleep. You can go down and look. This is the bunker. Okay, and they walk in here. Finished, they came in and return home.
So guys, inside the Kochi tunnel, as you can see behind me, that's the shooting area, and you can buy the magazine, the gun, the bullets basically, and they cost you around 60,000 dong, which is almost 320, 325 rupees for one bullet. And depending upon number of bullets you want to shoot, you can pay accordingly. It's quite expensive though, but again, for someone who want to experience shooting an AK-47, M16, this is the place for you guys, or machine guns, and this is the place for you. So this is inside the Kuchi tunnels only. You don't have to rent any rifles or guns. The only thing that you need to pay is the cost of the bullets.
You can go in there to see.
So guys, this is the meeting room where army folks would come and talk and sit and make the agenda. And here is the tunnels.
And who go in there, be careful.
So we are going inside the tunnel, guys. It's maximum that is allowed to go is 60 meters, and it's 1 meter, 1 meter. We have to squeeze our body. After every 20 meters, there's an exit point for people who can't walk around much. They have to literally crawl. As you can see, we are literally crawling. You have to crawl, crawl, and crawl. So this is the exit. I'm taking the exit. How was it?
It was really hot. You need to go on the knees then.
How was it for you? So easy.
That's how
Right, so we just came out from the tunnel. Tunnel, we have 3 entry points and exit points. It starts with 0 and we go till 20 meters, 40 meters and 60 meters. For people with height, we have to literally crawl down and just crawl and walk. But it's quite suffocating inside because of the ventilation issue and people in the queue, so it makes you to stop and then go, stop and then go. So people who has blood pressure issue, people who has nausea, do not engage into such activities. But yes, otherwise it's very, very fun, interesting to watch, and people have enjoyed it. So does I. What you can see behind me, guys, is the kitchen area where the Vietnamese Army used to cook the food. And what you can see behind me is the place from where the smoke comes out when they cook. So to avoid any confusion or getting caught by the US Army, they used to cover the smoke in the pit area, which you can see here, and during the night time they used to release this smoke, and during the night, the army would sleep or they would not notice so much smoke coming out. So it was a foolproof plan of how to cook and survive in the tunnels.
Oh, the
Okay, we can say some. Next we move.
It was a good experience visiting the Ho Chi Tunnel. It takes around 2.5 hours to visit with a tour guide. He will explain you everything in terms of how the tunnel was built, the trap system, where they used to hide. There is a place where you can go inside the tunnel also up to 20 meters, 40 meters and experience. So it's a nice experience to visit the tunnel, and I would definitely recommend you guys to visit when you are in Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City. कि किसी भी जंग को जीतने के लिए गोली बारूद नहीं चाहिए बट दिमाग चाहिए. So after visiting the tunnel and knowing the history, मतलब Vietnamese army was smart. They built the tunnel. The tunnel was not built to fight the army. The tunnel was actually built by the local people to hide documents, to hide weapons, or to take shelters during heavy rains. And then जब आर्मी आई तब उन्हें लगा कि भाई ये टनल सिस्टम को एक्सपांड कर सकते हैं, and they took the help of the local people to build tunnels in their respective regions so that everybody can recognize the tunnels locally. But US Army को पता नहीं चला कि यहाँ tunnels हैं, and they fall into the trap. So brain is most powerful weapon in the world, and that showcase how the Vietnamese army won the war with US not once but twice. And I would definitely recommend everyone to come and visit here when they're arriving in Saigon in Ho Chi Minh City. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any queries, any questions, message me, comment me so that I can reply back to you. And do not forget to like, subscribe and share the video. Thank you very much. You have a good day.